Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, the UDA Secretary General Cleophas Malala, together with the Narok Senator Ledema Olekina, were on interview at Citizen TV. And there are several allegations Cleophas Malala made concerning the mass action that took place on Monday. Malala was trying to reduce the mass action to ODM activity to look like that it was ODM that was demonstrating. But that is a big lie. The mass action, in fact, attracted most Kenyans, including those who are supporting William Ruto, those who are in UDA party, those who voted for William Ruto. Everyone was demonstrating in this country. The poor, this mass action was all about the poor people who cannot afford food. But then, Malala is making allegation that ODM party paid goons during the demonstration to go and ban the UDA headquarter office in Kisumu. And because of that, he is filing a court case against ODM party, and of course their lawyer is already working on that. They want to put the blame on ODM. Malala is going further to say that is going to push for suspension of disbursement of political party funds from the registrar of political party. That now they will not get their share of funds to continue with the activity simply because the UDA party office was banned. But I want to tell you one thing here. All that you are seeing Cleophas Malala doing is a script that was prepared earlier ahead of the mass action. For those who don't know Malala, you should understand that Malala is a script writer, a teacher by profession. And that is his line. For those who have read the book about the shackles of doom, that is Cleophas Malala. So most of the things you see Malala doing is a script that he has always prepared earlier. And this is not new. We have so many examples I'm going to give you. You saw Malala in Kisumu and part of Nyanza ahead of the mass action, popularizing for the UDA party, including opening a new office and availing the new members. All that was a script because his major plan was to counter the mass action that was seemingly fronted by the Azimio leaders. And the banning of that office, I can tell you, it is, the way things are going, it looked like this was UDA party plan. So Cleophas Malala, possibility of Cleophas Malala planting the banning of UDA office and then put that blame on ODM is inevitable. He just decided that we are going to ban this office during the mass action, and then at the end of the day, we put blame on ODM party, then we can have sympathy. And number two, they will be painted as goons, but not peaceful demonstrators. And I'm going to explain to you what Malala has been able to do earlier. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To return subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, for those who remember, some times back, Malala was elected on ANC party as a senator. But at one point, Malala started to support ODM party at a time when Musalia Mudavadi was not supporting the ODM. By then it was not ODM, it was NASA coalition. There was a time Mudavadi did not support, but Malala was busy there accusing Mudavadi. So ANC party decided to expel Malala from the party. That means they were supposed to go into an election, a by-election. Malala was not happy, and by then Malala was accusing Mudavadi for working with William Ruto. By the way, he was right. For those who think that it is Malala who took Mudavadi to William Ruto, you are wrong. Malala was just used by Mudavadi as a messenger. But the working relationship between Mudavadi and Wetang and Musalia, it was there earlier. So it is not Malala who took Mudavadi to William Ruto. No. Mudavadi was just using Malala as a messenger later. But Malala was able to see Mudavadi working with William Ruto earlier. And at the time, ANC was expelling from the party. What did Malala do after the ANC party expelled him from the party? He went further, according to allegation, to ban ANC office in Kakamega to send a message to the party. If he was able to do that, what stops him from planning to ban UDA party office, and then at the end of the day, take the blame to the ODM side? I'm telling you, and this was some of the reaction from the ANC supporters and members after ANC office was set in flames in Kakamega County. 2020 June 30th there. John Kinyagi. So how does Malala feel after banning or organizing the banning of the Kakamega ANC office? Is he now relieved? That's an ANC supporter. Another one, Friends of the Musalia Mudavadi. Now this is a group done by Patrick Khatala. That was June 29th, 2022. Senator Cleophas Malala decided to burn down ANC office Kakamega branch because the party expelled him. Sad. Those are ANC supporters. Another one that was done by Citizen Weekly. This is what they posted. ANC party office set blaze in Kakamega. More drama is unfolding in Mudavadi's party, the AhmedNassir Congress, after its party office was set blaze in Kakamega. It is reported that the Monday morning blaze has destroyed crucial documents. It is suspected that goons were hired by political rivalries to burn the office. It is only recent that the party expelled Kakamega Senator Cleophas Malala from the party over a following failure to appear at the disciplinary committee to answer to allegations of misconduct. Malala was to defend himself against allegation on party disloyalty, but failed to show up on the stated date. Among the reasons for this departure were the utterance he made during an ODM party rally held in Kibera in December 2019. So you see, all blame is shifted to Malala as far as the issue of banning ANC office branch in Kakamega County. That was in 2020. So tell me, if this was able to happen in Kakamega and everyone was putting blame on Malala, what stopped him from planning similarity session in Kisumu? That means there is a possibility of Malala transporting what he did in Kakamega to Kisumu, then put blame on ODM. So I was saying that now they are planning to renovate the office, is what he said. Next week on Tuesday, we are going back to repair the UDA office in Kisumu and restore the vandalized furniture. He's planning to do that. This was well organized. And you can see what he did in Kakamega. So it's just transporting it to Kisumu. But he wanted to achieve something political. To some extent, because for people who can buy into what I say, yes, it has achieved. But largely, people understand Malala and what he has been able to do. Now is the sitting UDA Secretary General. He's playing out of politics. Remember, he's not elected. He lost in Kakamega gubernatorial race. So hana kazi, ile kazi ya kotuna yo ni ya secretary. But because he want to look popular, and they want to, he want William Ruto to see him as a man who is really working hard. That's why he's making all this drama. Hana kazi. Kazi ni hizi sarakazi yanafanya. So you will see him going back to Kisumu, again, bring in people, do repair, restore the office. Alipanga. Even not, kwa nini wasiweke insurance yaanza kulipa? See how quick they are going to repay it. They have the money. They are being funded by the government now. So they are swimming in money. That's why they are doing so. To play every kind of politics. So you want to put blame on Raila. You take cases to court. My friend, you cannot stop even the political party funding just because your office was banned. ODM should be filing another case of defamation against Malala then. Because he cannot substantiate his allegation. He has the burden of proof to what he's saying. That's the plan. And you listen to the show, you wonder, is Malala defending the government or exposing the government? He went further to say that he pity that there was a student who lost life in a Maseno University just because of demonstration. So you want to put blame on Raila Odinga. What you forget is that that student who died in Maseno University was shot by a police officer using a gun paid by taxpayers, and a bullet that killed that student was a bullet bought by taxpayers' money. Serikali imeua. So you want to pretend that it is not government. The student who died was unarmed. That's the UDA for you. So they will try to make everything look like it is the ODM side, and they want to take sympathy. Even where they don't have, how do you expect to get sympathy in Kisumu? Look at that. And we were doing another video where we had goons who were selling stones, and those who were ready to buy stones. We were asking ourselves questions. Really, at the time when people don't have money to buy food, now they can get money to buy stones. Go on this. Malala anajua kufanya drama. And is a teacher of drama. He know how to act. He write his script, then proceed to act. So you go and pay some women and men here to some money, so that now they will be coming to buy this stone while you are recording them, to achieve a political objective. All those things that were happening, it was planned. They want to paint the people of Nyanza region as chaotic people when they are not. They had their own goons, they did their activity, they wanted to achieve a political objective, but definitely it is backfiring. They have not achieved, because there is no sympathy they are going to get. The focus is high cost of living. You cannot divert that